Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Benjamin Harris, and my life's work has been centered around assisting seniors like you in achieving the healthiest and most energetic lives possible. There's a widespread belief that simply walking is sufficient to maintain good health after 70. But what if I told you that's only part of the picture? Medical experts are beginning to understand that depending solely on walking in later years might not be as beneficial as many assume. While walking is an excellent way to stay active, if it's the only exercise you do, you might unknowingly accelerate aging rather than slow it down. The fact is, as the years pass, our bodies demand more than just walking to retain strength, maintain balance, and safeguard our joints. Relying exclusively on walking while neglecting other essential types of movement could lead to muscle deterioration, joint stiffness, and even an increased chance of falling. This is why specialists now suggest that after 70 it's wise to reduce walking slightly and instead concentrate on 5 crucial aspects. These 5 factors are the real key to maintaining strength, vitality, and independence throughout your golden years. In today's video, we'll explore these 5 fundamental areas that should be prioritized instead of just focusing on daily walks. By implementing these small adjustments, you can enhance mobility, protect bone health, and even extend your lifespan. Stay with me until the end, as the final point is rarely discussed yet plays a crucial role in achieving a long, fulfilling life. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to press the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. If you find this video valuable, type 1 in the comments. And if you don't, type 0. Your feedback helps me create even better videos tailored to your needs. Now let's get started. Strength training to maintain muscle mass. Walking is a great way to stay active, but if it's your only form of exercise, you might be at risk of muscle loss after 70. Sarcopenia, the medical term for progressive muscle loss, can pose a serious challenge to staying self-sufficient in later years. The issue with relying solely on walking is that it doesn't do much for muscle development. It primarily engages the lower body, but lacks the resistance necessary to maintain muscle strength. For this reason, doctors now stress that strength training should be a priority after 70. It combats muscle deterioration, enhances balance, and fortifies your body against falls and injuries. Ask yourself, can you carry a heavy grocery bag without strain? Rise from a chair without using your hands? Open a stubborn jar effortlessly? If the answer is yes, your muscles are in good shape. However, if these tasks are becoming difficult, your muscle strength might be declining without you realizing it. Michael Foster, a 74-year-old who walked every day, believing it was enough to stay fit. One day he noticed lifting a box that once felt light had become challenging. Getting up from the couch required more effort than before. Initially, he assumed aging was to blame, but his doctor explained that muscle loss progresses more rapidly without targeted resistance exercises. Robert then incorporated basic strength training into his routine using light resistance bands, bodyweight squats, and small dumbbells. Within months, he felt significantly stronger, more stable, and more energetic. Strength training doesn't require lifting heavy weights at a gym. Simple activities like resistance band exercises, chair squats, or push-ups against a countertop can make a huge difference. The key is gradual resistance, challenging muscles just enough to keep them engaged. Studies have linked muscle preservation to increased longevity, better mobility, and even improved brain function. Want to check your strength? Try this. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If you find it easy, that's fantastic. If not, it may be time to focus on rebuilding your strength. The great news, it's never too late. Strength training can reverse muscle loss, improve balance, and ensure independence for years to come. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. Now let's move on to the next point: balance and stability. Exercises to prevent falls. Walking keeps you moving, but it doesn't necessarily improve your balance, a factor many overlook until it's too late. After 70, fall prevention becomes essential to maintaining independence. Falls are a leading cause of severe injuries in older adults, often occurring due to poor balance rather than weak legs. Without actively working on balance, you might unknowingly increase your risk of tripping or falling. You might think, "I've been walking all my life, so my balance must be fine." However, balance isn't something that remains intact on its own. It gradually declines unless you actively maintain it. Walking alone doesn't engage the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and core-like balance-focused exercises do. A slight decrease in balance could turn a small misstep into a serious fall that takes months or years to recover from. Daniel Brooks, a 76-year-old who remained active. One day, stepping off a curb, his foot landed at an awkward angle, causing him to lose balance. He caught himself just in time, but realized how vulnerable he had become. His doctor suggested simple balance exercises, such as standing on one foot, shifting weight side to side, and practicing controlled movements to rebuild his stability. Within weeks, he felt stronger, steadier, and more confident in his movements. You don't need a gym to enhance balance. Simple exercises like standing on one foot while near a stable surface, walking heel to toe in a straight line, or slow weight shifts can significantly improve stability. Beyond fall prevention, better balance improves posture, reflexes, and coordination, making movements feel effortless. Want to test your balance? Stand near a counter and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold for at least 10 seconds? If so, great. If not, it's a sign your balance needs attention. And the sooner you work on it, the better. Balance is often ignored until an accident happens. But training it now ensures strength and stability for years to come. If you've only been focusing on walking, it's time to add balance exercises to your routine. Flexibility and mobility. Exercises to keep joints healthy. Walking helps keep your legs active, but it doesn't significantly improve flexibility, which becomes more important after 70. Over time, joints naturally lose mobility, making movements that were once effortless feel increasingly difficult. If you've noticed turning your head feels tighter, or bending down to tie your shoes has become more challenging, that's a clear sign of reduced flexibility. Most people don't recognize how crucial mobility is until they start to lose it. Walking alone doesn't fully stretch your muscles or activate all the movement patterns necessary to keep joints functioning properly. That's why experts emphasize that after 70, prioritizing flexibility exercises is just as vital as staying active. Think back to the last time you reached for something in the back seat of your car or slipped on a jacket. Was it a smooth motion, or did you experience stiffness? Many dismiss these minor changes, assuming they're just part of aging, but in reality, they stem from muscles and connective tissues gradually tightening over time. Stephen Clark, a 78-year-old who walked every day, began noticing his body feeling stiffer in the mornings and had trouble bending down. His doctor explained that mobility loss wasn't merely a part of aging, but rather a result of not using his joints through their full range of motion. Incorporated dynamic stretching and gentle joint exercises into his routine, and within weeks, he felt more flexible, experienced less discomfort, and even improved his posture. Flexibility exercises aren't just about holding a stretch for a few seconds. Gentle joint rotations, controlled dynamic stretches, and yoga-based movements can make a significant difference. Simple movements like shoulder rolls, neck rotations, knee to chest stretches, and ankle circles help maintain joint lubrication and prevent stiffness. The benefits extend beyond just reducing discomfort. Greater flexibility leads to better circulation, improved posture, fewer aches and pains, and even a lower risk of falls. Want to test your flexibility? Stand up straight and slowly rotate your head from side to side. Does it feel fluid? Or do you notice any tightness? If there's restriction, now is the time to take action. Dedicating just a few minutes a day to targeted stretching can help you maintain smooth, pain-free movement well into your later years. If you're still here and find this information helpful, type 3 in the comments. Now let's move forward to the next key point. 4. Core and posture. Exercises to protect your spine. Walking keeps your legs in motion, but it doesn't significantly strengthen your core or improve posture. Two crucial aspects after 70. A strong core isn't just about having toned abs. It plays a key role in maintaining stability, reducing back pain, and keeping your spine aligned as you move. If your core is weak, you might experience lower back discomfort, trouble with balance, or even find yourself hunching forward while walking, all of which heighten the risk of falls and joint strain over time. Many people don't fully realize how essential postural strength is until they start noticing aches and pains that weren't there before. If you felt yourself slouching more, experiencing stiffness in your lower back, or struggling to stand upright for long periods, these may be signs that your core muscles aren't providing the necessary support. Jonathan Reed, a 75-year-old, who had always been active. However, over the years, he noticed his shoulders rounding forward and an increasing strain in his lower back. Even though he walked daily, his doctor pointed out that his poor posture was placing extra stress on his spine and joints. After adding simple core strengthening movements like seated pelvic tilts, standing posture resets, and abdominal bracing to his routine, he saw noticeable improvements. His pain decreased, his posture improved, and he even found breathing easier. Strengthening your core doesn't require a gym or complex equipment. Basic exercises such as standing tall against a wall, engaging your core while sitting, or performing controlled rotations can activate the deep, stabilizing muscles that keep your spine properly aligned. And the benefits extend well beyond just improved posture. Having a strong core enhances balance, reduces strain on joints, and even aids digestion since your abdominal muscles help support internal organs. Want to check your core strength? Stand with your back against a wall, ensuring your head, shoulders, and hips all touch the surface. Can you comfortably maintain this position, or does it feel unnatural? If it's difficult to hold, your posture may need some work. Strengthening your core sooner rather than later will greatly benefit your mobility and independence. Core strength and good posture are fundamental for staying active, preventing injuries, and maintaining a youthful appearance. If you've relied only on walking as exercise, now is the time to focus on the muscles that truly help keep you upright and strong. If you're still here and find this information valuable, type 4 in the comments. Now let's move on to the final key point. 5. Joint protection and low-impact movements to reduce strain. Walking is a great way to stay active, but if it's your only form of movement, it may start placing unnecessary stress on your joints, particularly after 70. As we get older, cartilage wears down, joint fluid decreases, and shock absorption becomes less effective. This is why many older adults begin to notice stiff knees, aching hips, or discomfort in their feet, even if they've stayed active throughout their lives. The issue isn't necessarily walking itself, it's the fact that walking alone doesn't provide the support your joints require. Many assume joint pain is an unavoidable part of aging, but in reality, stiffness and discomfort accelerate when joints aren't actively protected. Repetitive impact on the same areas over and over again can sometimes worsen the problem. That's why experts now recommend that after 70, instead of walking excessively, incorporating more low-impact exercises to strengthen and support your joints is a smarter approach. Think about the last time you went for a long walk. Did you finish feeling energized and pain-free? Or did you experience aching joints and stiffness afterward? If discomfort lingers after walking, it may be a sign that your joints aren't getting the care they need. Henry Mitchell, a 77-year-old, who believed daily walks were keeping him in good shape. Over time, though, his knees became stiff and his lower back started aching. His doctor explained that to reduce strain on his joints, he needed to include low-impact movements in his routine. By adding swimming, cycling, and flexibility-focused exercises, Raymond quickly noticed a major decrease in pain, all without giving up physical activity. Joint-friendly exercises include activities such as water aerobics, cycling, Tai Chi, and even simple chair-based movements. These exercises enhance circulation, improve lubrication in the joints, and strengthen surrounding muscles without placing excessive stress on sensitive areas. And the benefits go beyond just pain relief. Taking care of your joints now ensures greater mobility, less stiffness, and easier movement for years to come. Want to check how well your joints are functioning? Try sitting in a chair and slowly standing up without using your hands. Pay attention to how your knees and hips feel. Do they move smoothly, or do you notice stiffness and discomfort? If there's any pain, it may be your body's way of signaling that your joints need more attention, and switching to low-impact exercises could make all the difference. Keeping your joints strong and healthy isn't just about avoiding pain. It's about maintaining mobility, preserving independence, and ensuring every step you take feels effortless rather than difficult. If you've been relying solely on walking, now is the time to shift focus to joint care and incorporate movements that support rather than strain your body. If you're still here and find these insights helpful, type 5 in the comments. Now let's wrap up with some final thoughts. Final thoughts. As we bring this discussion to a close, take a moment to reflect on these 5 essential areas. If walking has been your only form of exercise, you might not have realized how much your body needs more than just steps to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. Once you turn 70, your priorities should shift toward preserving muscle mass, improving balance, maintaining flexibility, strengthening your core, and reducing joint strain. These are the key factors that will truly help you stay active and independent in the years ahead. Many people believe aging means slowing down, but the truth is, no matter your age, your body still has the ability to improve. Whether you need to enhance your strength, stability, flexibility, or posture, even small adjustments can have a significant impact on how you move, feel, and sustain your independence. The most important step is to begin now. Declines in muscle strength, balance, and joint health don't happen overnight. They occur gradually. But the good news is, that also means you have the power to slow down or even reverse these changes. Which of these 5 areas do you think you need to focus on the most? Have you noticed any differences in your strength, balance, or mobility? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one takeaway from today's video, along with how you plan to apply it in your life. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Taking care of your health is like tending to a garden. Walking is like watering the plants, essential, yet not enough on its own. To truly flourish, your garden needs more. Strong roots, strength training, sturdy stems, balance, flexible branches, mobility, a supportive foundation, core strength, gentle care for delicate blooms, joint protection. Don't just water your garden, nurture every part of it. By taking a well-rounded approach, you'll enjoy a long, vibrant, and fulfilling life. Now, what's one small change you'll make this week to nurture your health garden? And if you want more tips and inspiration for healthy aging, don't forget to subscribe, and in your life, your thoughts are important to us. So don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your support. Helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.